Greetings everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have a very different video for you, that being a Q&A. Not any gaming today, but I've gathered up a load of questions off of Reddit, Discord and Instagram by friends and completely random strangers that ask the most random questions. But without further ado, if you'd like to hit the subscribe button and see more Q&As, then make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications to never miss an upload, like the video if you do enjoy, and comment down below a question, and maybe a few, as many as you want, for maybe another Q&A if you do enjoy this video. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it. So the first question comes in from Bradley, also known as Brad, and he asks, in FIFA, who is your most underrated player that you think is good but a lot of people don't know about him? I would probably say, I mean, a lot of people know Fabinho, but Fabinho is very, very underrated on FIFA, despite him having low rated cards and not many people using his normal gold card. But his normal gold card in Ultimate Team is so good. But if we're talking about career mode, I would probably say that Nuno Tavares that just joined Arsenal. I used him a few months back when he joined Benfica and signed him for Leicester on my career mode. And he's a very good player. He's very attacking, he's very good at defending, he's got pace, he's good at dribbling. But yeah, very, very underrated player. Okay, so to the next question, we have one from my good friend Billy. And he's asking, what's your opinion on the Holocaust? Now, I mean, it was a bad thing that happened. I mean, I don't know what sort of question that is, but, you know, I don't support any sort of, like, the trauma and the overall deaths and stuff that happened in the Holocaust. But I wasn't a fan of it, but, you know, overall, I don't know how you want me to answer that, but you know, that's all I'm saying. Alright, so the next one we actually have from Billy again, and he's asking, what's your opinion on Adam Sigurdsson? Now, he's pretty much, if you don't know already, he's mixed two football player nonsense together, so Adam Johnson and Gylfi Sigurdsson. So yeah, if you didn't hear the news recently, that Gylfi Sigurdsson, I'm not going to go into it, just go search it yourself. But my opinion on Adam Sigurdsson, what a player. Absolute bowler. So good. What a player. A great touch, if you know what I mean. 99 touch. Alright, well, you wouldn't believe it. Billy has another question. He says, if you had to have sex with two people with a combined age of 20, what two ages are you picking? Next question. Okay, so another question from Billy. He asks, sit on a pine cone or let the squirrel from Ice Age bite your balls? Probably sit on a pine cone, less pain, innit? Alright, so Sean asks, how many times have you woke up to drunken peeps? Lots of times, considering I live right outside a pub. And how long does it take you to get to sleep? Roughly 45 minutes. And finally, what's your favourite flower and why? I'd probably say a rose because they're red like Liverpool. Alright, so next question comes from Jimbo on Discord, and he asks, what inspired you to start YouTube? Probably my love and passion towards seeing these videos that people and other content creators were making. So like the big ones like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, and I watched a lot of like Stampy and like iBallistic Squid and that, and that's where I originally started off. So yeah, just I'd say like the Minecraft YouTubers like Stampy and all that really kicked me off to make me want to do it, so yeah. Okay, so next question comes from Dopey Dill, who is actually a very, very good YouTuber. Go check him out, by the way. I was supposed to be making a collab with him, but unfortunately the editing and gameplay kind of messed up. But he asks, if you didn't see there, he asked, how do I make my videos? Now, I make my videos quite surprisingly on like a little budget setup, but it works, it does its thing. But basically, I use Twitch to stream my videos, and basically after I've done streaming, I will download like the VOD, is it called a VOD or a VOD, of like the Twitch stream. I'll download it and then just edit that, and it's literally just gives you free gameplay. And I can't be bothered to go ahead and, you know, spend 60-70 quid on a capture card and set all this up with wiring and all that, etc., when I can literally just record and edit my Twitch streams, as you can see now. Like this Rocket League gameplay, this was recorded and streamed on Twitch. That's literally all. But then after that, once I downloaded it onto my phone, I actually use my phone to edit. I use iMovie. I've got like a bunch of sound effects and music downloaded onto my camera roll already, so I have that all prepared, so I don't have to go looking out for music and sound effects, etc. And then I just upload it, make the thumbnail on Fonto and PixArt on the phone as well, and then I will go on my laptop and sort out like the end screens and the subtitles and all that, etc., and use TubeBuddy to help me outgrow my channel. So yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, so now on to the Reddit questions. Capcom asks, what if Apple was never made, or Sony, or Marvel, or something like that? Now, if Apple wasn't ever made, I'd be quite sad. Well, I mean, we wouldn't really be sad, actually, because we wouldn't even know the fact that someone would even be coming up with the idea of Apple. But I have an Apple on me now, so I wouldn't be too sad about that, actually. I've just kind of changed my mind. But yeah, Sony, wouldn't be too sad about that. But Marvel, I wouldn't be sad about that either. I prefer DC. I'm a DC person over a Marvel, to be fair. Okay, so the next question is coming in from Everything Surveyed, and he asks, why is water wet? Now, this may tickle a few people's brains and be a bit of a controversial question and decision, just like every single Liverpool decision. Controversial. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. But why is water wet? I don't know. But then people can say water isn't wet because the actual water itself isn't wet, but when it goes onto you, it soaks into you, making you wet. But then I don't know. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off with that. Just realised I probably shouldn't have said that. But you know, it depends how you look at it, really. But why is water wet? I don't know. Ask Google. Okay, so on to the next questions we have. What is your favourite colour and why? Red, because of Liverpool. Who is the person you admire? I don't admire anyone. What has the pandemic taught you about yourself, the world and people in general? That people are selfish, lazy cockheads nowadays. And what is a fear you have and now have you combined for over the years? Submechanophobia. And what background do you come from, and have you taken a DNA test to comprehend a more complicated answer to that question? I'm 63% Lithuanian. What makes you happy, relaxes you, and allows you to be a more productive person? Probably YouTube and football. What do you know about Maori culture? I don't know how you say that, but I don't know anything about it. Have you heard of Trixie Mattel and Katya? I'm not going to attempt that. I haven't heard of them. And what is your vision for the future? Hopefully a nice family, a lovely wife, and kid, you know, just a normal life that everyone wishes for, I guess. And then the last one, what's the quote that you live by? What the dog doing? Okay, and on to the next question. What are the last 10 digits of pi? I'm going to be honest, mate, I don't have a clue. Next question comes from Gilfy Shaggerson. When are you going up to Everton? Tomorrow. Next question from Fabric Mustard. How big are your testicles? Oh, mate, fucking massive, mate. Alright, on to the next question. Does Bigfoot just have blurry fur? You never know at this point, really. He could do. I mean, it's 21st century. What do you expect? Okay, so next question is, do you butter your toast before you put peanut butter on it? I'm not gonna lie, I don't put peanut butter on my toast. I don't like peanut butter. Okay, so next question. Why do younger girls look like 11 to 14 when they're actually 22? And why do older girls look way younger? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think there's one word for this and one word only that can describe it. and that's makeup. Okay, so next question is, am I a dork for still quoting Vines in 2021? Absolutely not, Forbidden Spaghetti. Absolutely not. Okay, and so for the next question, why do we say that people work like a dog if they work all day when all dogs do is lie around? Well, I mean, not all dogs lie around. There are some, stray dogs that literally sit on the side of the street, like, starving to death. And then there's also the huskies in, like, Alaska that pull the sleighs on for people. So, I don't know. Alright, and on to the next question. That being, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I reckon the woodchuck could chuck a lot of wood if the woodchuck could chuck wood. And the next question is, what do you think of Rocco's basilisk? Well, I'm pretty sure that's the thing about the robots, isn't it? That robots will one day become so smart that they will literally torture everyone for not bringing them into existence more sooner. But I mean, it sounds insane, but I don't know, really. It's mental. Alrighty, now on to the next question. Do you have pet? I do have pet. 3 dogs and 2 cats. Okay, so next question. Do you believe the existence of Bigfoot is plausible? I reckon it could be. I'm a very, very gullible person and I believe everything. So I reckon that there actually could be a chance of Bigfoot being an actual thing. So, I mean, I could say this exact same for, like, the Megalodon and all these different things, mythical creatures and that. But yeah. Okay, and on to one of the last Reddit questions. Do you support abortions? Now, this could be very controversial to some people, seeing as people have very different minds and thoughts and opinions on abortions and childbirth and all that. But, I mean, personally myself, I'd say I support it, because, if, someone accidentally does the nutty mukfutty, then, they don't want a child, do they? So they can have the option to have an abortion, which is okay. But then again, there's going to be those other people that are like, but that's unfair on the child. So, I mean, I'm not going to go into detail, but, that's just my opinion. Okay, and we're finally on the last questions from Mitchell. How many cats have you put a sock bandana on? 7. Do you like football or dodgeball? You know that, football. Opinion on ravioli. Pang, pong, whatever you want to say. Absolutely delicious. I love ravioli. And at last, we are finally done with the Q&A. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in questions. I really do appreciate it. I really did enjoy making this video and editing as well. Really, really funny comments. Really, really funny questions. I really, really did enjoy this overall. So thank you guys so much for this. But if you want to see another one, just make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. And I guess comment down below some more questions for maybe another Q&A in the upcoming future. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the questions. Go subscribe to everyone who was featured. Go to follow and all that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.